titled The Business of Dying. Hope is also a four-letter word. I say it aloud to the front room. The echoes come back to me unchanged, unmuted by the soft forms of furniture. I remember my muscles straining to rearrange the space to make a place for your hospice bed. 2 empty chairs now occupy the space you wanted to see the kids going and coming from school, to and fro, back and forth. The way you wanted to spend your time, but going but knowing you were not coming back. Rearrange the space again, pack up the bed, break it down into a form better suited for moving, folding it in upon itself like the letters folded neatly in envelopes that came long after you were gone. The business of dying, arriving after death. With windows for names, with boxes to check, with balances due and signatures required. I learned how grief can be filed, how loss can be sorted into plastic bags and labeled drawers, medication, linens, receipts. The sweater you wore when the cold found you first, the cup with the chipped blue rim, the notebook where your handwriting began bravely, then wandered, then thinned into lines only love could read. Outside, the children kept passing, their backpacks knocked their shoulders, their shoelaces came undone, they shouted across the street, as if the world had not changed rooms, as if the sun had not paused at the edge of the window to count who was missing. I wanted to hate them for it, their ordinary noise, their apples and homework, their small complaints about weather and shoes. But you had asked for this, the proof of continuance, the bright, careless traffic of the living. So I stood where the bed had been and watched them move through the afternoon, each child a small bell rung by the future, back and forth, to and fro, going, coming, going. Hope is also a four-letter word. So is ache, so is last, so is stay. I say them all aloud now into the front room, testing what the walls will carry. The chairs keep their silence. The light keeps arriving. Dust gathers where your hand once rested on the rail. And still, some evenings, the house seems to inhale. The curtains lift. The floor remembers wait. For one impossible second, I almost turn to ask you what to do with all this space. Then the children pass the window again, calling each other home. And I understand there is no arrangement that can hold you. Only this room, made and unmade. Only this word, small enough to fit in the mouth, large enough to break it open.